So, our team has been a story of balance this year. Obviously Kristen Doherty is our leading scorer, and at the beginning of the game our offense was I thought stagnant, and we were counting on Kristen to just make one-on-one moves and hit tough jump shots. And it's nice to have a player who can do that a couple times and you're not getting nothing, but there's no way that we're going to be able to survive winning a game just by playing one-on-one. So we had to find ways to start slipping screens and getting some backdoor cuts and starting to penetrate their defense. Their defensive intensity is so good that it really at the beginning had us kind of just, we call it the choo-choo train along the three-point line, and they just sort of going out and around instead of penetrating toward the basket. So really when Nicole Boudreau and Kristen started getting in the paint, kicking the ball out, we got some backdoor cuts that opened some things up. Katie Zenovich slipping screens, cutting to the basket. So really it was about how do we penetrate their defense. And then really what you saw was the balance come out. Was Kat Cooper hits a huge three. Nicole Boudreau, as always, coming up with huge shots. Kristen Doherty was huge as always. Katie Zenovich comes off a 29-point performance. And again, it's not all about her, but when she needs points, she can go get points. And then Kelly Hughes as a freshman, they all seem to have a poise about them that they don't really care who shoots it. It's not about me, but if it's my turn and you need me to shoot it, I'm fine with doing it. Nobody's scared. And I think that's a really valuable thing that I can say about our team. It's huge. I mean, every ACC victory. I mean, they are hard to come by. We're talking about a team, Virginia Tech, it was 10-3 coming in here. They're very good. They're really the same team from last year with everybody back and added a couple of really big pieces. They had a point guard who got 10 assists today. That made number 31 Monet Tellier a better player, and number 14 Uju Ugoka. Those are phenomenal players. But last year they had to do too much. Now they're balanced. They're well coached. That stretch where we gave up the lead, and I said they really took it from us. They were so hard to box out, so hard to keep off the boards, so hard to keep away from getting to the basket. Again, really, really good team, quality win for us, and I'm proud of our players.
Actually, you never started the lead, but they got it to 2.
Yeah, it got down to 2. I think in that last minute and a half. Right, it was 65-63. But yeah, we had that 13-point lead a second ago. I think I remember it being 60 to 47. Yeah, and then they went on that run, and we got some good shots. Nicole Boudreau gets an offensive rebound, put back, misses it. Katie Zenovich gets a post up against the point guard, turns around, rolls out. Kristen Doherty gets a great little up and under right to the rim, misses that one. Kat Cooper misses a good look at a 3. And I still remember our offense during that. We only had 7 turnovers in the game, which is really, really good against a good aggressive defensive team. We just missed some shots, and you're right. Number 14 Uju just starts going to the hole. She's a great player. You can't keep her down for the entire game. They make a run, but again, the character of our team gets tested, and they showed what they were about. They find a way to go get a huge rebound, a huge steal, a huge basket, and then the game's ours.
Shot in the arm when you're going into Notre Dame and Duke.
Yeah. So, look, we're looking forward to this road trip coming up. Obviously we've won 7 in a row. Getting that first ACC win, as you mentioned, is huge. And now we get to go on the road and play the number 2 team in the nation on Thursday, and then get on a plane and go play the number 3 team in the nation on Sunday. But that is exactly what all of us signed up for. Players, staff, everybody. We can't wait. And, we said the things that we need to do to win this game aren't any different from the things that we needed to do to beat New Hampshire or BU or Holy Cross or Providence or any of these teams that we've played in the streak. We just are going to have to do them against a little bit bigger and better competition. Well, guess what? Same answer. The things that you did against Virginia Tech are the same things that we're going to need to do against Notre Dame to be successful. And I can't wait to find out if we're good enough. One of these days, we're going to be good enough to beat one of those top 5 teams. And, I hope it's Thursday.
Yeah, that definitely got me going. I didn't hit a single shot in the first half, but in the locker room at halftime, all my teammates were just telling me, keep shooting, it's going to fall. At halftime, I stepped on the court. Coach Johnson goes, you know why you're placed on this earth, and that was to shoot. So just keep shooting. My teammates and my coaches gave me the confidence, and then once I got out there in the second half, I got that first look. It went in, and then got 2 more threes, and then that definitely got me going. As a shooter, I think anyone can say once you hit your first shot, that gets you going. So that's what happened for me.
What were the breakdowns at the end of the shot clock? It seemed like they guided you for 25 seconds, and then was it just happenstance, or how were you guys able to get those? Not only your own, but Boudreau had 2 3 at the end of the shot clock?
I think just in crunch time, we have so many players who can just make big plays. Like you said, Nicole stepped up, hit a couple big threes. Kristen always takes her person one-on-one, can get a quick jumper off. So I think that's what's so good about us. We're so versatile. At any moment in the game, someone can step up and make a big play. So even though there were only a couple seconds left on the shot clock, we found the right person, we made the extra pass, and were able to get the basket.
On the steal, did you just see an opening? It looked like you didn't hesitate at all. It just went for it, huh?
I kind of had a feeling they were looking for number 31, and for that, I'm not sure who it was, but one of my teammates was on the freshman point guard. I just read her eyes. I knew she was looking for 31, and I just beat her to the ball and was able to finish the layup.
And last question, I'm sure when you were growing up in high school, you see names like Duke and Notre Dame. You must. How do you feel now going into those two teams?
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. I mean, playing in the ACC was one of the reasons why I came to BC. It's by far the best conference in the country. So to be able to start off our ACC play with a win is huge, and we're just going to keep the momentum going, hopefully surprise some people and show the country what BC is all about.